In a galaxy far, far away, there were testing microphone 1 2 3, testing microphone 1 2 3, testing microphone 1 2 3. In a galaxy far, far away, there were silver coins in the form of Star Wars characters, little 1 ounce Chibis, which are absolutely incredibly cool, very different, and something that we're going to take a good close look at here today on In Focus Friday. Everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and a very warm welcome to you all joining me for this week's edition of In Focus Friday, the show where we take a good close look at cool things made of silver and gold. And this week we've got a pair of the Star Wars Chibi coins from the BYB Mint. These are definitely something a little bit different that you don't see every day. Now, I haven't purchased these. These have been sent to me by a viewer just to showcase, and I'm very lucky to be able to do that for you all here today, as I would probably not have bought them myself. That said, they are interesting, they are different, and that makes them worthy of talking about here on In Focus Friday. Now, if you don't know what the Chibi art style is all about, it's basically a Japanese art style which is making caricatures or smaller versions of whatever it might be, characters from different universes. And the BYB Mint, the New Zealand Mint, have been doing this for a while now, making the Star Wars universe, as well as Harry Potter and a whole bunch of different ones. I looked on their website to do a bit of research for today's video, and they've got a whole Chibi range. It's an incredible range of coins for sure, and definitely worth having a look at if this kind of art form, art style is of interest to you. Now, the Star Wars versions are particularly interesting because, of course, the huge brand behind them, the huge kind of following for anything Star Wars, I think has got a little bit of interesting nature to it for collectability. You've only got to look at some of the Star Wars merchandise from the last 20, 30, 40 years to see that they can go for absolutely stupendous prices. Now, whether or not these would fit in the same category, that's the word I was looking for, as things like the original like Obi-Wan dolls or the Boba Fett dolls and things like that, is probably not going to happen. However, there is, of course, this huge collector market, and that makes a big difference for any kind of coin that is produced. I always measure coins as to how good they'll be, or how good they could be anyway, on a factor of 3. The first is its looks. Does it look good? And I have to say, the production quality of these is pretty high. Looks very, very nice indeed. That sort of matte black finish here on Darth Vader is really very good. When you come over to R2-D2 as well, the finish is lovely. It's really well done in that sense. To be able to make a coin in this shape with this finish is impressive. And then, of course, you look at the mintage, and for these, in fact, we're going to go to the cardboard box to have a look at the mintages. The mintage on these is 2,000, so pretty low. I mean, very low, in fact. I've seen much higher mintages of coins with similar price points come out as these. And then, of course, the last one that I always look at, my rule of 3, is whether there's a buzz, whether there's a following, whether there's like almost like a cult following of it. And by goodness me, you can say that there is a cult following for anything Star Wars related. Now, sitting at the premium end of the 1 ounce silver coin spectrum, you are looking at essentially buying a proof coin. Like buying a 1 ounce silver proof from the Royal Mint, for example. So, all things told, you're not talking about making a ungodly purchase that's going to be thousands of pounds per coin, but at the same time you're buying something that is 5, 6, 7 times spot price, with the hope that perhaps it will go up even further. Now, for a lot of people, that's really not a factor, because if they buy it to enjoy it. They love it. They want to keep it for a long time. Perhaps it would make an incredible gift for a grandchild down the line at some point, to get them interested in silver and also their love of Star Wars coming through. That's definitely something that I always think about when, buying bits of silver that are a little bit different, a little bit out there, that it's not always about the investment return on these things. It's about having something which is interesting. Now, having the entire set of these all collected together would be incredible. And, you've got, of course, the set down here, number 1 starting with Darth Vader. This is number 3, R2-D2. There are all the others. There's Chewbacca, there's Yoda, the whole Star Wars universe is replicated in these Chibi coins. So as a collecting item, it's an incredible thing to do. You can definitely get that collector's buzz from getting all of these coins, which is, I think, really interesting. Now, the New Zealand Mint is not always known for its I don't know, out there coins. You get these incredible ones from private mints with the gold gilding and the antiquing and the high relief and everything else about them. But the New Zealand Mint isn't necessarily one that you would associate with these type of coins. But apparently they've been doing them for a while, as you look on their website. I'll put a link to the Nui website down below, and you can have a look at all of the different ones that are available to people. But I'm pretty sure that these are available from most major dealers. Smaller dealers might not carry them. Specialist dealers certainly will carry them. But they are a little bit different from your own silver coins, your own bullion silver coins, and certainly not in the same category. But one thing that I do want to sort of finish my point on is that these kind of coins that have this big brand behind them, this big kind of Star Wars universe behind them, or things like the Harry Potter universe and whatever it might be, Star Trek, these huge followings, that makes a difference. And you've only got to look at other examples like the Avengers coin series. Now, those weren't necessarily the coloured, pieces like this sitting at that price point, but they were still premium silver coins, and they've only gone up massively in price since their outset. And that's just simply partly down to the massive following of fans that are out there around this world who want to have Iron Man. They want something that's really special. They might have their Iron Man, their Iron Man little action figure or whatever it might be, but something that's made of silver is this allure to new people that don't know it. And, if they're used to paying sort of £60-70 for an action figure doll, which is, of course, collectible, but essentially got no physical value and worth to it beyond its collectability. So to have a silver version or a coin version of those particular things would be, I think, quite appealing for people, and that's definitely something not to ignore. And for all those sort of naysayers out there that just sit there and go, oh, it's just expensive silver, it's just a marketing gimmick, I will tend to agree with you. There is most certainly some profiteering going on. It's a product that's been brought to market, though, and that's the thing to remember, that there is a market for this type of product, for this coin, and the companies that make them wouldn't make them if there wasn't a market for them. And I have seen a good secondary market for various different coins, but it is important to remember that the vast majority of coins like this that go into this price category don't end up necessarily making masses amount of money and cash and making quadruple returns. There are a few exceptions to that rule where you get some absolutely incredible returns on your coins, but generally speaking, they are a coin to enjoy, a coin to love, a coin to buy and just not think about how much you've spent on it and just enjoy it, is my advice to anybody who might be looking. So there we have two of the Star Wars Chibi coins. A big thank you to the subscriber who sent them through for me to have a look and showcase for you all here today. Really appreciate that, and let me know your thoughts on them down in the comment section below. It'd be very interesting to hear if you've got them, if you now plan to get them. That's always nice to hear if somebody has been inspired by the videos that we make, or generally if you don't like them, tell us why you don't like them. It'd be very interesting to know. Otherwise, that's it from me. If you have enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Hit the thumbs up button and share this around on your social media. If you've not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. We've got lots of really interesting content planned for In Focus Friday over the coming months with a brand new sponsor and lots of different showcasings of different coins. So definitely worth watching this space because we've got a lot of interesting stuff to come. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you on the next one. And as always, please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.